Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, here at NAMM 2017, Gregory Cockery here in the Kemper booth, and I'm with Thomas Wendt. Are you from Fine Deutschland?
I'm from Germany, indeed. Yes.
Whereabouts?
Living in Hamburg, in the northern part of Germany right now.
I've played the Downtown Blues Club
on
many occasions.
Okay.
I love Hamburg, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. If the weather is not like today.
Right.
Which is very often the case in Hamburg, unfortunately. So it feels like home here right now.
So let me ask you this. I've heard great things about these amps. I've got friends that use them. The guys at Wildwood love them. I've just never had a chance to dig into it. I just haven't had an opportunity. So if you could kind of run me through what it does. I know I could do something like if I said, you know, I got a deluxe reverb I like to use, I have a Bassman, I have a Marshall. I can actually do a profile of that very amp if I wanted to and have that sort. Just kind of run me through what it all does, if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, basically the difference between all the other digital devices is the profiling.
Okay.
So not someone decides in a lab, okay, this is how a Marshall sounds,
right,
and gives that to you, and then you have to live with it, basically. With this, you use your own tube amp you love, you own for years, whatever, where you know which microphone works at which position in which room, with which preamp the best way, which defines your tone.
Right.
Then that's what you can profile. So it's your sound you put into this device then. And basically it's your amp, and you can leave it at home in the studio. And if you go out touring, for example, you take the profile of your amp with this unit with you wherever you like. And then you can run either a cabinet with it, because there's a model with a 600 watt power amp available. And at the same time you can go direct to the PA, what a lot of people do. They send the full range system signal to the PA and have a guitar cab for themselves to have some interaction with the guitar going, but basically don't use the sound for the PA. So that's the basic story about the profiler.
Excellent.
It comes also with effects, stomp effects in front of the amp, a lot of stereo effects after the amp, and you have unique parameters where you can, after you've profiled your amp, you can even tweak it. So a very easy example would be if you have a very old tweed amp where the full signal goes into the distortion stage. You get this growly bass distortion. And you could basically turn this into more like a modern boutique amp where you have the preamp pre-shaped where the bass is rolled off to get more like of this rounded modern chunky distortion. So there's a parameter which is totally unique. It's called preamp definition. So these are not just snapshots, these profiles. They are full models of your own amp, basically. You can tweak afterwards as well.
Got it.
So that's it in a nutshell. And what the inventor, Christoph, did also was to take, after he nailed it, understood how you can capture the sonics of a tube amp to make it larger than life, basically. So this is an example. This is like a volume pot, pretty low.
Yep.
Clean sound.
Awesome. Perfect, because I was going to ask you about that.
Try that with a real amp.
Right.
Or do it like this.
It's pretty cool.
For example.
Yeah.
So that shows you just, the dynamics. Because that's usually the case with digital stuff. If you roll down the volume, weird things happen.
Right, exactly.
And this is really, basically larger than life.
Awesome.
And then, as you can hear, just to go quickly through this, we have some effects.
6.
That's actually the new stuff.
Okay.
So, for example, if you listen to this, you can hear. So, this is actually the new stuff. Okay. We have some effects. That's actually the new stuff. That's actually the new stuff. This has a firmware. This is now in version 5.1.
All right.
And with each update, you get new stuff. So now new are pitch delays, which take basically the thing, you know, the pitch delays since the 80s from the big studio boxes.
Right.
And Steve Vai and the likes did really weird stuff with that. So we took this idea a little bit further, hopefully. So I have now 3 delays in here. There's one normal delay, and then what's happening here is there's one delay with an octave below. And this adds 2 crystals on top. And I can freeze it.
It's all. That's cool.
So, for example, and then, just to give you an idea, the weird stuff.
Come with the standard package.
Yeah, there's the factory content, which is I don't know.
All the usual suspects.
All the usual suspects. We got some stuff from a company called the M Factory, a guy in the UK who specialized just on making profiles of everything he could get his hands on. And now we have you know, Michael Wagner, the producer of the famous metal records. He has his own rig packs, they are called. He's selling profiles, actually, he made in his studio. And we got a bunch of them for the factory content. So we have from the British band Skunk and Nancy, the guitar player Ace, he profiled all his amps there in there. As I said, the Michael Wagner stuff, the M Factory, Ola Englund, you know, the Swedish metal guy. He created a rig pack. Then there's Michael Britt, is pretty famous, a guy from Nashville, from the band Lone Star. He is very successful in selling his rig packs, and he also gave us, for promotion purposes, I think 20 rigs with, you know, Fenders, old Fenders, Twins, Deluxes, whatever, rectifiers, Marshalls. He has some great late 60s Marshall amps he profiles. And so it comes with, I think, 300 to 400 rigs, as they are called. And then you can, and there's the rig exchange on the website where users share their stuff. And then there are already some, as I said, some professional profile vendors, so to say.
Interesting. So when you get it, you can get like, it can be very basic, or you can get very complicated, like saying you could like have your whole set list or a song, you know, turn effect on here, all through your computer, through the thing, so you don't have to touch anything, correct?
Right. But yeah, that's of course possible. So you can, that's the performance mode. So for every song, you can have one performance, and you could go through the sounds. They can have all different rigs or amps or profiles, plus the stop. See here, you can switch them on.
Got it.
You can have up to 4 expression pedals here, and additional switches also. And oh, there's one more thing that's really great. I like it a lot. There's morphing. That's unique. Nobody else has that. So you can put any
combination of
continuous controller onto the pedal. So for example, I'm morphing with this one. I'm morphing the parameters of 2 delays at the same time. And it just works like this. If I example, want to morph the gain.
Okay.
Put it here for the top position.
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
So now I morph the gain and the delays all at the same time. So now, of course,
that's pretty cool. Yeah.
and you could morph everything. Like if you have a clean sound with which is really dry with a little bit of compression, stuff like that for funk stuff, and you can morph this basically into a metal sound with big wash of delay, for example. You can do it either with a pedal, so you can control it in between as well, or when you see the second light on the pedal board,
Okay, yep.
it does it automatically in over a period of time. Let me see. This guitar is totally out of tune.
That's all right. There we go. Oh, that's doing it for you.
And back. And you can define how long the transition time is. So
Okay.
you could set it to BPM and set it to 1 bar. So when you come out of the
Sure.
the verse, you can go into the chorus with the sound building up.
That's pretty cool.
So, just to give you a rough idea about, well, the basics, you know, the tones of the amps is the most important thing, we think.
Right.
But then for performances, what you can
Pretty
do in
much
real
the
time,
sky's the limit, pretty much.
It's also really, really interesting. And,
That's great. Well,
That's
thank you so
about
much
it.
for spending
Hey.
some time. It's very fascinating stuff.
thank you.
Greg here from Wildwood Guitars here at NAMM 2017 in the Kemper booth with our buddy Thomas. Thank you very much. We'll see you later.